What's up YouTube, this is Coding for Noobs, and we're into our 14th tutorial I believe, and we'll be talking about methods in this tutorial. So I'm actually just going to stay here in this array, I guess, project, because there's not much code in here. I guess I could just delete it. But we're pretty much going to learn how to use methods. And pretty much what the method is it's a separate section of your code that you can call and have it execute at any time. So right now, if you look here, we have public static void main, which is our main entry point of our application, but it's also a method. And what a method is, like I just said, it's just like a section of code that can be executed. And since this is our main entry point, it's actually the first method that gets executed in the application. By creating something like public static void our method here, we can actually create our own section of code that we can execute from our main method. So just to get us started, we're just going to do something simple like system.out.println, hey, our method was executed, yay. And then inside of our void main, which is our our other method, our main method, we're gonna say our method, and then we do our parentheses and then a semicolon. And what this is gonna say is run the code inside this method, this block of code. So when we hit start and OK, sorry, some codes cannot be hot swapped. Okay, sorry, it's just because I didn't properly close our last one. Anyways, we can see, hey, our method was executed, and we hit start again. Yeah, okay, it compiled properly that time. But yeah, as we can see, our main method, our main entry point, actually called and executed this block of code. Now, basically, this is going to be very useful later in the future. Instead of having to program everything under this little section here, this section is going to get big, and the main one of the main things you'll use this for is creating menus. So you don't have to type out your menu in your big block of code. You can actually just say system.out.println option 1 kind of thing, exit, or whatever you want it to do, and you just do a bunch of lines, and anything you put here is actually going to be executed. And just like something else, just to show you, for our method, we can do for int I equals 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus, and we'll do system.out.print, and then we'll have I plus a comma and a space. So pretty much when our method runs, it's gonna launch and it's gonna execute numbers or output the numbers between 0 and 10. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there we go. There's our program. Something else that we can actually do is we can actually pass variables to our method. So other than just executing this block of code, we can pass a variable that we've declared inside of our main method. So say we have a variable that the user input, and we call it user input equals 10. This input, we can actually pass this to our method by creating a parameter. And what the parameter does is it pretty much says you can only call our method is if you can fill our parameters. And we have if you can give us variables is what the parameters are. So you can call our method if you have this value, and our value is going to be we're just going to call it max. So now we're going to get an error here, and it's because we haven't filled this parameter. And with our parameter, we want to fill it with user input. So we just put our variable right here, and it's going to pass this variable, user input, into our method, our method that we made, and it's going to be now called max inside that method. So inside that method, we can do while I is less than max now. So when we run this code, okay, and we can see it still runs the same where it's less than 10. But we can also change this if we wanted to say 15 instead. So when we run, we'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, because 14 is less than 15. But yeah, that's how we pass variables. Later when we start doing something a little bit more advanced, you'll see where this comes into play, where we execute certain blocks of code by passing different parameters. Big thing that's coming up will be the sorting that we do, and the searching of arrays. Thanks guys for watching. In our next video, we're actually going to do functions, which are actually very similar to methods, just they have a little bit something extra to them, which is actually going to help us a lot. Thanks guys for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to subscribe, rate, or comment, or all of the above, you know, whatever you want to do.